Guys join me doing an upper body class. I always incorporate a little bit of cardio. There's not too much cardio tonight, which I'm sure you guys would be happy about. So start your watches. We're going to start with a warm up. And then we have, then we have 4 circuits. So it's upper body, right? So we have an ab circuit, we have a shoulder circuit, we have a back and chest circuit, and then an arms circuit. So, all right, I am going to start the music and then we'll start our warm up. All right, guys, so you can stand up. You don't need your weights for this. So we're just warming the body up. So first thing is you're gonna do a knee to a elbow tap. So just tapping it out, like you're in one of those 80s aerobics classes. And while you guys continue to do that, I'm gonna share the stopwatch. I forgot to do that. So keep on moving. All right, you guys can see that timer, right? All right, guys, now we're gonna add a little hop to it. So just adding that little hop. If you have knee issues or it doesn't feel good, you don't have to add that hop. Amazing, guys. So just warming up, getting that heart rate up a little bit. All right, guys, so we are gonna touch our toes to our hand. So toe to the opposite hand, you're just kicking it up. All right, and we are gonna add that hop in 3, 2, and 1. So just hopping now, okay? So taking it up a little bit. Woohoo, I'm excited to work out tonight. All right, guys, we're gonna grab those weights. And light weights, if you have them, you're gonna roll your shoulders back and you're just gonna punch. So punch to the music. So we're warming up the shoulders, the arms and the back. My heart rate is increasing. All right, guys, take it lower into a squat. We'll go to that 2-minute mark. At 2 minutes, we're gonna go into skipping. So pretend you have a skipping rope with you. 3, 2, and 1, drop those weights. So going into a, yes. "20 seconds. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we will switch. And we're almost done the warm up. Take it up. All right, guys, so going into jumping jack. We're gonna do the kind where you cross in front and then to the side. So in front, to the side. Let's go to that 3-minute mark and then let's start the real workout.
Just do regular.
10 seconds and we'll grab some water. 3, 2, and 1. Grab some water, guys. I'm gonna explain the workout. Whew, my heart rate went up to 155. You guys are feeling good? You know, I had a couple clients this week that were saying like, it's so much harder to get my average heart rate up. They're down like 10, 20, 30 pounds. The thing is, when you lose weight, it is a lot harder to get your heart rate up because you have less weight on you. If you lose 10 pounds, imagine doing that with a 10-pound vest. Also, you're more cardiovascularly conditioned, right? So that's the reason why I track average heart rate. Because you got to make sure as you get leaner, you're getting the same out of your workout, right? All right. So we're gonna start with our first circuit, which is arms. 1 minute per exercise, 4 exercises. We're gonna do those exercises back to back. We'll take a minute break and then we're gonna repeat. So your first exercise is gonna be an overhead tricep extension. You can do this with 1 weight or you can do this with 2 weights. So you are just taking your arms straight up, coming down about 90 degrees, a little bit more as long as you don't have tennis elbow or golf elbow, and then pulling it back up. The top part of your arm we want to keep nice and straight. So we're working the tricep, which is this muscle here. A good tricep is going to make your shoulder look a lot better too. Next one we're going to do is don't hate me for this one, jump squat to bicep curl. So you're going to squat down, jump up, give me a bicep curl or a hammer curl, back down, okay? All right, I just have to add that cardio in there. Then we're gonna do a tabletop tricep kickback, 30 seconds per side. So you're getting on the ground. You're simply bringing that up like a row, kick it back. Just kick it back, okay? 30 seconds per side, I'll tell you when to switch. Our very last exercise will be a plank walk. All right, so this is a really good one. You're gonna come down to plank position. You're gonna go one way, and then you're gonna go back. If a full plank is too hard for you, you're gonna go on your knees, you can cross them, and you're just going from side to side. If this is hard on your knees, you're just gonna roll your mat up, put your knees on the mat like that, okay? It's a lot more comfortable. Whew. My heart rate never comes down because I'm always talking, guys. All right, so get those weights ready. We're gonna do the overhead tricep extension. Give me 1 second here. All right, so 1 minute per exercise, 4 exercises. We'll take a break once we're done the full circuit. Overhead tricep extension in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So 1 or 2 weights, you're pulling it up. If you're using 2 weights, it's gonna look like this, okay? So that top part of your arm is staying nice and straight. We're not swinging it around. Keep on going. I'm just gonna adjust something here. Sorry about these swear words. All right, 20 more seconds, and then we're gonna go to the jump squat and bicep curl. So your tricep is this muscle here. And yeah, if you have more developed tricep, that actually gives you more of a shoulder cap, which is that cap there. So it's kind of nice. So jump squat to bicep curl, guys. So going down, let's actually land the squat and come back up. So do a full jump squat, land it, come back up into the curl. So the only difference between a hammer curl and a bicep curl is hammer curls this way, bicep curls this way. Either or is fine for this exercise. Guys, look, Harry left already. He's like simply not interested in his diet or exercise. Actually, he's very interested in his diet. So that's it.
Attention Walmart, this is Gail Lewis signing out.
10 seconds and we'll move to the tabletop tricep extension. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're coming down. You're gonna pick one side, send it back, hold for a second, and back down. So one side will go to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and then we'll go to 3 minutes with the other side. There's Harry. All right, guys, last 5 seconds. Put it out at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Kick it back and hold it up.
Well, I was sitting, waiting, wishing
Feel that burn in those triceps.
The Lord knows that this world is cruel, and I ain't the Lord. No, I'm just a fool, and I'm loving somebody don't make them love you.
All right, guys, hold it up and pulse it. And then we will go to the plank walks. So 3, 2, and 1. So plank walks from the knees. You're just walking it out. If you do this from the knees, you're just crossing and you're walking to one side and to the other. Try and put a good amount of weight on those arms. You're gonna feel it in the triceps. You don't want that butt too high. We're already halfway through. "20 seconds, guys, you can do it, and then we get a break." 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab some water, guys. Whew, you have until that 5-minute mark. I hope you're feeling good. So we're gonna repeat that circuit. And then we'll move on to back and chest.
This sex so good, I shouldn't have to fall for free. I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have the superpowers, last 223,000 hours, and it's because I'm off of CC. And I'm off the Hennessy.
All right, guys, we have 20 seconds. See, I just responded to your comment and it put a broccoli there. I don't know why. Sorry about that. Hey, Heather, I'm glad you liked the workout. I love the comments, guys. All right, where did my box go? All right, guys, so we're gonna go back into that circuit. So we're gonna start with that overhead tricep extension for 1 minute. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 1 minute overhead tricep. So over the head, you're pushing it up. We don't want those arms to go out like this either. Try and keep them straight. You're not touching your head either. You think about it like this is the muscle we want working, right? So when you're down in this position, you want to think about that muscle pushing you up. Nice job, guys. 20 seconds and we'll move to that jump squat and bicep curl. Three, 2, and 1. Grab those weights. Give me a full jump squat. Lay in the jump squat and then give me a hammer curl or a bicep curl. Nice and slow with the curl though, right? Up is slow, down is slow. When you go up with that curl, squeeze the bicep really hard. Squeeze it so hard that the muscle shakes, okay? Halfway.
I don't wanna feel a thing no more, hell no. I just wanna sip till the pain wears off. Don't wanna think about her, or wear a ring without her. Don't wanna hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without her. So make them drinks strong, cause brother, she's gone. And if I'm ever gonna move
10 seconds. Next one we're doing is that tabletop tricep kickback.
I don't wanna see the truth.
In 3, 2, and 1. Get down on the floor, guys. Take it side, take it back. So if you think about this move, it's exactly the same as the overhead, right? It's just that we're going the opposite way. When you're standing, you're going against gravity this way. When you're in this position, you're going against gravity this way. All right, guys, hold it up and pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Regular kickback. Oh, amazing song. All right, guys, hold it up and pulse it back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got that tabletop plank walk. Here we go. So take it from the knees if you want. Knees is like this, and you're just walking around. Last time we do this one, and then we'll move on to back and chest. So this move is really whole body. You're gonna feel it in your abs, your back. You'll feel it in your triceps for sure. And we're over half. 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, guys, grab some water. I'm going to explain the next circuit. All right, guys. So I'm going to explain the next circuit, but just relax, drink some water. So first exercise, we're going to incorporate cardio. So you're going to jump and you're going to punch. If you want, you can take the jump out. You can just tap. That's fine too. So one or the other. What I want you to do though is try and keep your punches at 90 degrees. You're going to feel that more in the shoulder, and actually my arm shaking. You're really engaging those muscles. Your arms will shake like that. All right, and those are really lightweight. So that just goes to show you that tension is everything. Okay. Next one, we're going to do a bent over row, right? Really nothing better for the back than a row. Roll the shoulders back, lean forward, drop the arms. You're bringing them up. We're gonna do an overhand grip the first time. Second time's gonna be an underhand grip, okay? Look at these sweat lines already. All right, then we are gonna do a foot baller. That is a cardio move. We're gonna stay low like for Travis Kelce. And then when I say drop, you'll drop, you'll come down, and you'll come back up, okay? That is such a good cardio one. And then we are gonna do a chest fly to a chest press. So you're lying down. The fly is when you're coming out. The press is when you're going up. So we'll do a fly, we'll come up, go down into a chest press, turn the arms, go out. Right? I'll give you some tips for form on that one as we go along. All right, guys, better get going because I got to keep this to 45 minutes. Right, so starting with that punch and jump. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So grab those weights, and you are just gonna punch and jump. You can do alternate feet, or you can move them like this. I'm gonna do alternate feet. Try and keep those punches at 90 degrees to really use the shoulders. My heat's on, so I gotta adjust this. So abs are nice and tight. If I were to punch you, it's that kind of like reaction tightness, not sucking in. And if you want to walk this one out, walk it out. We've got 20 seconds. And then we've got that bent over row. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, roll those shoulders back. You're gonna lean forward, drop the hands, pull it up. Overhand grip right now, okay? So you really wanna squeeze the shoulder blades, okay? So I'm thinking of squeezing this, like I've got a nut I wanna crack in between. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for like 3 seconds at the top, okay? That's where you build that tension, which is so important for body comp changes. So after this, we have the footballer. Good one, guys. If you don't want to jump it out, you just walk it out, okay? If you miss one every now and then, not a big deal. 3, 2, and 1. So get into that, Travis Kelce. So you're nice and low, guys. We're going as fast as we can. When I say drop, we're gonna drop to the ground. And drop. Touch that chest to the floor, right back up. Nice work. All right, drop it down. Think like you're on a big football field and everybody's watching you. Drop. You're gonna give your best performance. Nice and fast. Right, drop it down. Nice job, guys. We're just increasing that heart rate a bit. Drop it down. Oh, 10 seconds, and then we'll move into the chest, fly to chest press. Drop it down. Back up. One more time, drop it down, guys. All right, grab those weights. We're gonna go to chest fly to a chest press. So bring those hands together. Arms are gonna go out parallel with the floor. Bringing them back up. Turning your hands, doing a chest press. Nice and slow when you go down. So little arch in my back here. It's gonna allow you to use more chest fibers or recruit more rather than being flat, right? If you see power lifters, you'll see them get on, like real ones, you'll see them get on the bench like this. They're trying to get their shoulder blades under. Same reason they want to recruit as much chest fibers as possible. 10 seconds and then we get a break. 3, 2, and 1. Grab some water, guys. How's everyone doing? Good? We will repeat this circuit. Then we're on to shoulders. You guys have 45 seconds. Yay. So happy, Heather. I'm glad you love it. "30 seconds. So we will start with that punch and jump, then bent over row, but we'll do an underhand grip this time. Go to the footballer, chest press to chest fly, and then we're moving on to shoulder. "10 seconds. All right, guys, grab those weights for punch and jump in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So punching, trying to punch at 90 degrees, like not down here, up here. Yay. Hope you guys are having fun. Harry's having a great time. Halfway. All right, guys, the last 10 seconds, we're gonna do something special. So you can stop that jumping, bring those weights up, and we're gonna hold them and pulse them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, roll the shoulders back, bend over row. We're gonna do an underhand grip this time, pull it back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Really, really hard. You're leading with that elbow. Nice work, guys. We're halfway through this one.
You all I ever wanted. We could do it real big, bigger than you ever done it. You be up on everything. Other hoes ain't never on it. I want this forever. I swear I could spend whatever on it. Cause she hold me down. every time I hit up. When I get right, I promise that we gon' live it up. She made me beg for it till she give it up.
10 seconds, we'll go to that footballer.
Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind.
3, 2, 1, drop those weights. Give me a low, fast sprint on spot. If you're going fast, go faster, okay? And let's drop it down. Touch the chest to the floor, come up nice and quick. Try and beat me up, okay? And drop. Go faster than me. All right, drop it down. Back up, drop it back down right away. One more time, back down right away. All right, stay low, guys, go fast. If you think you're going fast, go faster. Drop it down. And drop it down. Right back up and drop it back down. All right, guys, one more, drop it down, come back up. Grab those weights. We're gonna do chest press to chest fly. Ooh. So little round in the back. Catch that breath. After this, we're gonna move on to shoulders, and then we have abs. Abs is a short one. Seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Grab some water. We'll move on to the next set. Whew. All right, guys, so shoulders is the next circuit. So we have to do a shoulder press, all right? Starting with the standing shoulder press. So you're just pushing upwards. If your shoulders get tired, you're gonna go one at a time. All right, next one we are moving to is an around the world press. So you're gonna bring those weights out, come up, touch, and come back down slowly though, okay? You always wanna kind of go against gravity, right? So here, we're gonna go really, really slow. Super, super, super slow. And then when you're here, best case scenario is to stop here, not here, because I dropped the tension, right? We keep the tension as long as we can. After that, and that was called an around the world press, we are going to do a shoulder push-up, which looks easy, but if you do this for a minute, it's actually pretty hard. So you're gonna get into a tabletop position, kind of round out a little bit, and you're just coming down, chest goes to the floor, pushing back up. You wanna try and keep the tension in the shoulders so you're really putting the weight forward. I know that looks like ridiculously easy, but if you're really putting the weight on the shoulders, you're gonna feel it. Next one we're doing is a front raise. That way we hit all sides of the shoulder. So you're just bringing it forward, coming back down. We're gonna do a little bit of pulsing and stuff like that, okay? So we're working the front, we're working the side, and we're working the whole shoulder. All right, guys, so we are gonna get started here. And there's no cardio in this one, I just realized. All right, here we go. Starting with that shoulder press in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And look at Harry now. He's not even facing anymore. So ridiculous. So pushing up, coming down, just below 90 is a good place to stop. Going back up. Nice and slow. If that feels like a lot on the neck, sometimes it does for people, you're gonna go one at a time. You want to make sure that you're not engaging too much trap when you do your shoulders, any shoulder move. If you're lifting too heavy, you're going to use that trap. And there'll be less resistance on the shoulders. So that's why you want to kind of be careful. Ten seconds and we move to that around the world press. 3, 2, and 1. So bring those weights in front of you. You're going up, coming back down slowly. You're making a nice big circle. You're kind of like scooping up to the side, all the way up. Ooh, feels pretty good. If that's too much, you're gonna do one at a time. Nice and slow, guys. You really want to feel that. You want to think, extend arm as far out as possible and scoop up. "15 seconds. Next one is that shoulder push-up. 3, 2, and 1. So going to the ground, guys. You're in tabletop position. You're gonna round that back out. Weight leans forward onto your hands, and you're coming down. Touch your forehead to the ground or pretty close, and then back up. Really, really keep that weight in the palm of your hands, and you should feel it really well in your shoulders.
Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shawl cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, yo, we made it. It's 3 a.m., I must be lonely.
Nice job, guys. Breathe through it. After this, we have that front raise, and then we will take a break and repeat. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab those weights. We're going to go to a front raise. So rolling the shoulders back, chest is nice and high. You're just pulling it forward, lifting the weight forward, and coming back down. You want to fully extend the arms when you do this. The further away the weight is from your body, the more tension's on the muscle. So somebody that's short and does a deadlift, it's going to be easier than someone who's tall and does a deadlift, right? Same reason. That's why we want to fully extend. I love that you guys bring your kids to these workouts. I can see a few kids here. At the 350, we're gonna hold those weights up and pulse. All right, here we go. So pulse it out, feel that burn. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights, grab some water. And then we will repeat. It's crazy what 4 minutes of working out can do or feel like for a certain muscle part. Muscle part. I don't know if that was the right word. Muscle group. Oh, sorry about the bad words and songs.
My dick, bigger than a bridge. Yo, dick, look like a little kid's. My dick, large like the Chargers. The whole team, yo, shit, look like you 14.
Just gonna fast forward through that because I see some kids. All right, guys, I think we can get started. So we're gonna start with that shoulder press in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I like how your kids are clueless. All right, guys, so starting with that shoulder press. Just like this. So someone was asking me what the playlist is. It's actually, this is kind of weird, but it's called the Big Booty Playlist. And they make these like amazing playlists. Sometimes they're on Spotify, but they go off and on all the time. They're on YouTube. And yeah, they're just like amazing DJ sets. But they're kind of weird. At the start, they're like, they have kind of weird intros, but then they're okay.
If you had one shot, would you capture it or just let it slip?
20 seconds.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface.
So after this, we have that around the world press.
but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens
3, 2, and 1. So roll the shoulders back as always, and you're going around the world. So the same with this. You can have a little bend in the arm if you get tired, but try and keep them straight. That way you're putting as much resistance on the muscles as you can. And go slow, 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 slow. Remember, you can do one at a time too. 30 seconds.
Bobby is free.
15 seconds. So on Monday night at 5:30, I'm doing a macro group coaching call. So if you guys want to come to that, definitely come to that. 3, 2, and 1. Guys, switch to the front raise. So if you're consistently not hitting your macro goals, please come to that call. Good. I know you all want to make crazy progress. I want you to make crazy progress even more, I promise you. So definitely come out, and I'm going to go over a lot of different things with you guys. So at 2:45, we're going to pulse for 15 seconds and burn the shoulders out. It's our last shoulder exercise. Before we do that, check form, roll the shoulders back, chest is up. Here we go. Hold it up. If you want to pulse a little. Oh, 10 seconds, guys. Oh my gosh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight. Amazing. All right, guys, so we have one last circuit, and it's abs. It's only 3 exercises. First one we're going to do is a mountain climber. So that's just simply coming down, and you are bringing it in. You're going to feel, I set these workouts up in a certain way on purpose because you're going to feel that in the shoulders and the triceps too. If that position doesn't feel good for you, you can do it against a wall. You can also just do knee to hand taps or do high knees. So up to you. Then we're going to do a curl up crunch. So a curl up crunch, it's more like a sit up, to be honest with you, but you're just keeping your arms up like this and slowly coming back down. The reason for this is it's hard to cheat like this. Sometimes when people have their hands, they throw their hands up, and with momentum they come up. But if you keep your arms like this, it's very, very hard to cheat the abs. Last one we're gonna do is a lower ab exercise because we're doing upper abs. So we're gonna do a leg lift. I like to put my hands under my butt. It feels more comfortable. Try and keep the legs fairly straight. Coming up, slowly back down. Try not to touch the ground. Come back up. If that's too much for you, you're just gonna do one at a time. And we are just going to do that twice, 3 exercises, okay? All right, if you guys are feeling good, we're gonna start with that mountain climber. And I see someone's little one already doing the mountain climber, so that's awesome. All right, guys, let's just get started here. Mountain climber. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So 1 minute here. So kick it in. Make sure your butt isn't too high. Other option is high knees. Other option is bringing the knees up like this. And your last option is doing it against a wall. Your mountain climber doesn't have to be fast, by the way. You can just tap it in. Or you can do like a sprinting mountain climber. If your back hurts, squeeze your abs, keep them tight. Or switch to a high knee. 10 seconds. Then we go into that curl up crunch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, so into that curl up crunch. Arms are straight. coming up. Slowly back down. Try and bring that elbow to that kneecap, okay? Slowly down. Nice, guys. Nice and slow. So if you want your abs to show, doing ab exercises is fine, but you just have to be lean. If you think of like a really skinny guy, for example, that has a full six-pack, that's just because they're thin, right? Everybody has a six-pack. It's just whether or not it shows depends on how much fat's on the top of it. All right, guys, switching to the leg lift. So 1 or 2 legs, up to you. But your abs are really important to strengthen just because they do protect your lower back. I mean, they're the core, the middle of everything.
I think I'm looking forward to cracking up.
15 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Ooh, small break, and then we're gonna repeat that, and then we are done. I'm gonna post a link in the group chat. It is a form. If you guys can fill it out for me, I'd be really thankful. It's just feedback on the classes, because if you don't give me feedback, if there's something you don't like, then it'll never change, right? That's why I really appreciate constructive feedback. All right, guys, we're gonna get started. So we've got a mountain climbers, curl up crunch, leg lift, and then we are done. So let's get going with that mountain climber in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Last time we do all of these exercises.
Bitch on them, baby. Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as I nut, you can come leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Me and my dog going off the way. When you living like this, they supposed to have. Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as I nut, you can come leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Me and my dog going off the way. When you living like this, they supposed to have.
Oh, I love this song. 20 seconds. Well, let's go, guys. Last time we do this. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Switch to that curl up crunch. Oh man, I feel that in my abs. Hope you guys feel it too. So if your abs feel like really, you can feel that burn, we want to keep going through that burn. Those are the reps that actually make a difference. If you have 12 reps in a set, for example, the first 8 don't really matter. It's the last like 3 to 4 that actually will elicit a change to your physique. That's why you really have to train past the pain. The next time you lift, guys, think train past the pain, because those are the reps that matter. So we will switch to that leg lift in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, last exercise, guys. So 1 leg or 2, up to you.
Don't you forget, it's my life. It never
Who would have thought Gwen Stefani would end up with Blake Shelton, eh? Crazy. Halfway. Oh, 20 seconds. Five, four, three, two, and one. Woohoo! Amazing job, guys. Yay. So that is the workout, and thank you guys so much for joining me. I always love teaching these classes. Bye. Aw. I'm so glad you guys like this one. It's nice to do upper body every now and then. Harry says thank you for joining him. You will participate more next time. Maybe. Look at him. We just need like a little bit of relief from this and he's going to feel better. Thanks, everyone. So just walk it out to cool down.
My favorite type of weed was cocaine.
You guys rocked it. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it, Heather. All right, guys, I'm going to end this. Thank you for joining me. Have a great night.